Shane Coixon's spoken word piece entitled "To This Day" is an informational and inspirational approach that discusses the important topic of bullying. According to the Canadian Institute of Health Research, 38% of males and 30% of females report having experienced occasional or frequent bullying in their school years. We are often easily dismissive of these disturbing facts by hiding behind the simple phrase, kids will be kids. However, suffering bullying as a child is an experience that is not easily forgotten and can lead to damaging and detrimental behavior as an adult. Coixon used the famous expression known in schoolyards worldwide, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. However, he uses it in a way that is contradictory to what the saying itself tries to convey. The excerpt deals with the hard fact that words can traumatize individuals in the present and in the future. The striking metaphor used, that we are not just empty cars stranded on some highway, gives the listener the impression that we are more than just a structure or shell, but rather complex and sensitive beings with a soul, which can cause damage that cannot be repaired at a body shop. Another literary device he uses is that broken heartstrings bled the blues, and although bullied individuals may try to empty themselves to not feel anything, the act of doing this alone can have long-lasting damage that a surgeon cannot repair. There is also the simple truth that although words may simply only be words to one person, we have no idea what is happening behind closed doors that may have already had adverse effects on the person, and our simple words can be the trigger to an even more damaging result. Another important factor to consider about bullying in schoolyards is that the words used as insults are often so damaging that no matter how successfully you can live your life as an adult, they can carry over and affect you through this other phase of your life. He tells the story about himself growing up and confusing his favorite food, pork chops, with the aggressive act of a karate chop. Although this may seem like a cute, innocent mistake a child may make, after a misunderstanding about his grandmother giving him karate chops instead of pork chops, Coixon was tormented by his new nickname at school, Pork Chop. The introduction of this piece ends with the attention-grabbing statement that to this day he hates pork chops. Another prominent example is a young girl he befriended in elementary school who was called ugly because of a birthmark that covered half her face. Although this individual has grown to have a loving husband and two children whose definition of beauty begins with the word mom, to this day she still cannot see her beauty as her mind echoes the words spewed by the now insignificant children who shared a classroom with her. Finally, there is a young boy who was adopted and suffered from depression as a teenager and was heavily medicated to get through his suicidal attempts. Although Coixon quotes that the young man had an army of supportive and loving friends, it didn't matter. The only thing this individual could remember was that a classmate once told him he should just get over it, a statement that is truly easier said than done. Although Coixon's spoken word is a sad story that makes us think for the duration of the video, it is the realization that his stories are only drops in the bucket of what is really happening in our country and worldwide. Children are bullied and picked apart daily in school, and it is often the words spoken that cause the most harm. And although not visible to the outside world, this damage can be the hardest to repair and heal throughout their lives. We should all take an important takeaway message from the To This Day piece and think several times before using words that may hurt someone.